Hands up if you're above 30, you're looking good, but you just can't get rid of that last little bit of stubborn body fat, perhaps that last 5 pounds. Let me discuss how you can start getting rid of that little last bit of body fat in order for you to reach your ultimate body today.
Exchange for gainz.
First and foremost, let me just say congratulations. You've reached so hard to be where you are right now. You've essentially reached your goal. It's just those last little bit of 5 pounds that you just can't get rid of. I've been there. I've been there. Literally, I remember I was at 186 pounds. I got myself down to like 170 pounds. Cool. Brilliant. Feeling fantastic. Looking good in the mirror. But my target has always been sort of like 166, 167. So from the 170, all I really needed to lose was those last 3 or 4 pounds. It took me ages. To lose those final 3 pounds, it took me ages. I was looking in the mirror, you know, sideways, looking, I was looking all right. I was looking decent. But the last 3 pounds took me 3 months to get rid of. I kid you not, 3 months. However, I'm going to discuss how you can achieve your goals quicker than I did, and the mistakes I did in order for me, why it took so long for me to lose those last literally little bit of 3 pounds. So there's 2 main factors you got to consider if you're looking to lose those final little bit of maybe 5 to 7 pounds. The 2 main factors. Are you still eating in a caloric deficit? Don't say yes, yes I am, because you might be eating in a caloric deficit from your old previous weight. I.e. say you were, I don't know, 170 pounds and you're trying to get down to 165. And at the time, your caloric deficit might have been, I don't know, eating in a 1700 calorie. And you're still eating towards that 1700 calories as of now. What you now need to do is consider your new weight. So if your new weight is now, I don't know, 167 and you're trying to drop down to 164 or 163 pounds, then what you need to do is key in your new weight. Because if you're using the TDEE calculator, what that's going to give you is going to give you a new number in order for how much calories you need to consume. Because at the moment, you might be still eating the old calories in order for you to reach whatever goal you was before. It's not considering the fact of your new weight. That is number one. That is key to number one. Are you still eating in a caloric deficit? So if you are in your caloric deficit and you're still working it as hard as you did before, the another main factor you need to do is get more cardio in. That could literally be walking. So if you're someone who sort of like currently goes for, I don't know, a walk, perhaps 45 minutes each day, and that's how you got to your current physique and your current goal, what I would say is that ramp that up a bit more. 45 minutes, maybe you could do sort of like 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes in the evening. Or if you're at the gym, rather than sort of like doing 40-minute uphill walk sort of thing, perhaps do an hour. I know it might sound boring, an hour on the treadmill or an hour running. It might sound boring, especially for someone like me. It does sound boring because I've never been one to do sort of like running or anything like that. However, but if it means reaching my goal, I will do it. I will do it. So that's what I did. When I saw that my results weren't coming through, I thought, what can I do in order for me to get there? What am I not doing right? What can I improve on? I'm eating in a caloric deficit. I'm still working out. I'm still doing my weights. However, rather than doing my half-an-hour walks each day, I ramped that up to 45 minutes each day. Literally. And within the last 4 weeks of my progression, it just dropped. It dropped to the fact that I actually went under. I actually went under my goal. Which, it wasn't sort of like a major factor for me, but I was actually surprised. And people, one thing you need to consider as well, when it comes to reaching your goals, the scales can take time in order for it to be at your level. You might be on the weight today and it might say 175 pounds and you're thinking, what the hell? 175 pounds? And I'm trying to get down to 168 pounds. And then literally 2 days later, you might jump on the scales and they might say something like 169. How? Did I lose 6 pounds in a day? No. What's happened is, your body may have been holding water. So the water retention has now left your body and now your accurate readings are now being presented on that scale. So always take the scale with a pinch of salt. Over a period of time, if your weight is not dropping, then yes, you know you need to sort of like lose that couple of pounds. But if it's showing, say, £175 today, and perhaps tomorrow it's showing 167 or 168, that can happen. What I would do if I was you, I'll just take the median of that. 167, 175. At the end of the day, you're somewhere in between. I would say 169, 170. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's all down to you in terms of making sure you are definitely in a caloric deficit. And if you are, and you're still working it as hard, up your cardio intake just a little bit more. And you will reach your goal. I guarantee. Alright people, if you're feeling this channel, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Add me up on the socials. It's The Ron Official. This year we're trying to reach 500 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, add me up on the TikTok, the Instagrams, the Twitters. Make sure you add me. It's The Ron Official, yeah? Until next time, stay blessed, stay motivated, and you will, I guarantee, if you work as hard as you have now and continue in it, you'll reach your goals. Peace.
Exchange for gains.
Move it, Karen. Time I make those lifestyle changes. Do it like Darren.